to Keystone Homes.
Congratulations!
Welcome to the family.
Now that we have a contract, there are 3 critical benchmarks that your house has to go through. And these benchmarks will be surveying the lot, permitting, and drafting.
So tell me a little bit about drafting. What exactly is going to be drafted?
Well, what happens during drafting is basically all your options and everything that you've picked to go in the house has to make it upon the plan.
Okay.
And so at that point, we have a drafter that sits down and she says, okay, these are the options that are supposed to go in the house. And so she puts in the optional windows or this nice big island that you like. And then it gets submitted to the city.
So what we're going to talk about now is the second step of the process. Lakeisha, can you tell me a little bit about that?
So during the second phase, we're looking at permitting. So basically they're taking the plans and they're submitting it to the city. And this is how your home will be inspected. So it's going to be based off of whatever information is on your plans. It will get inspected according to that.
Okay. How long does that usually take?
30 to 45 days.
Okay. And then the third step of the process, what does that look like?
The third step of the process is actually when they're going to come and they're going to survey the actual lot itself. And not only are they going to survey the lot, but they're also going to look at the placement of the home. So in essence, where your house is now a 2D image, it's going to become the 3D image. And what that means is that now they're going to see how your house actually fits on the lot, how it's going to look, and they're going to mark your property lines. So you'll actually know where your lines end for your particular house and where your land actually ends for the entire lot itself.
Okay, so when I drive by, I'll be able to see the markers, the sticks as far as the property line?
For a short portion of the process, you will actually see little orange flags. And that's when they initially, what they call ping the lot.
Okay.
And you'll see where your garage starts and then the corners of the home.
Now, at times, they do mow the grass. And so with that being said, sometimes they'll actually move or mow over that little area. But they do stake the grounds. So deep in the ground where they've staked it, those stakes will still exist because they're very deep in the ground. You can't pull those out.
Okay. So this process would take how many days here you're talking about?
Our next timeline will be basically we'll get together within 45 days to actually go over everything that we just talked about here.
Okay, great. Well, that's your 45-day schedule for your home.